Yo guys, welcome back to Exceed Clothing. I'm Jack.
And I'm Ned.
As promised, and today we're going to be doing our part 3 to the March sneaker releases.
To start off, we have the Yeezy 350 V2 Ash Pearl. These will be coming out on the Adidas Confirmed app. Also, expect raffles on the usual Foot Patrol, SNS and size. The retail price is £180. For us, this will be a cop. Please expect prices to be £220 upwards. And again, as we always say, this is size dependent.
Next up guys, on the 20th of March at 8 AM, we have the Jordan 5 Stealth 2.0 White Hyper Royal. These will be coming out at a retail price of £180 on the Nike Sneakers app. Also expect there to be Offspring and Foot Locker drops. And as usual, expect raffles at the usual places such as End, SNS, Foot Patrol and Size. We expect resale predictions to exceed £230 to get exceed. £230, once again size dependent. For us this will be a cut, mainly because it is a clean white colourway, and with it being a Jordan 5, which is a pretty safe investment, we think that this is going to be a good investment and a good resale for you guys.
Also on the 20th of March, we have the Jordan 3 Midnight Navy. This shoe will be dropping for £150 on the Nike Sneakers app also. Expect an Offspring and Foot Locker drop. As usual, expect raffles at the usual places such as End, Foot Patrol, SNS and Size. Expect resale predictions to exceed £180. This is size dependent as usual. For us, this is a pass, as we believe this would be a difficult local flip, and by selling on such as sites such as GOAT and StockX, your profit margins would be minimised too much.
Now we have the Jordan 1 High Patina. These will be coming out on the 25th of March via the Nike Sneakers app. For us, this shoe gives us kind of Travis Scott vibes with the Jordan 6s that they have, Travis Scott ones, and the Jordan 1s. More of like the earthy colourways, as you guys will see in the pictures up. We expect it to also be drops on Foot Locker and Offspring, and the usual raffles on Foot Patrol, SNS, Size and End. Do expect resale predictions to exceed £250. However, we think if you kept this for a decent amount of time, it would go up even more. For us, this shoe is a definite cop, and we recommend you guys get all your accounts in and get copping.
Lastly, we have the Todd Brattard or Brattrud, I don't really know how to pronounce it, X Nike SB Dunk High Strawberry Cough Red. These shoes will be coming out on the 31st of March at 8 AM on the Sneakers app only. There may be raffles, but we don't really expect there to be. The resale prediction is over £1,000, so if you plan on getting these shoes, you should be quick, and also we recommend keeping this shoe, because down the line we expect this shoe to skyrocket in price. We will try and cop this shoe, but we feel as if it would be very difficult.
Just to touch on the Strawberry Cough Reds there, Ned. This shoe, in terms of, we think it's going to be a one-off only release. And the thing I can kind of compare it to is the Nike Craft Mars Yard 2.0, the Tom Sachs ones. They came out, they were like a space camp kind of shoe, and they came out, I think it was 2020 or 2019. I think it was, I don't know, it was early, I think it must have been 2017, that.
A few years ago.
Yeah, it was quite a few years ago, and that came out at a retail £155. And I think now, if you check StockX, Ned will get a screenshot up and editing, they're exceeding, 2, 3, 4 grand size dependent. So we think over time, as Ned touched on before, this will be a very good shoe to keep long term. Obviously, as soon as a shoe is worn, you can't be sold on site as StockX. So as soon as the availability of the product goes down, the demand needs to meet the price of it. It carries on going up and up. So we think this is going to be one of the best sneakers of the year. But yeah, that's been everything from us today. It's not been a long one. However, we have enjoyed presenting this to you guys. Next month, by the way, we're going to start doing how to cop guides instead of like upcoming releases. But yeah, clothing line coming very soon. We're getting through the difficulties. We're getting there. Just touch. We've copped the Hyper Cobalts.
Yep.
The Dunk Low Hyper Cobalts. Apologies about that. Dunk Low Hyper Cobalts there. They will be. You'll see this next week. So if you're seeing this on Sunday, the weekend after that, they will be here. So yeah, that's been everything. Stay tuned for them. Stay tuned for the clothing line. Ned, anything else to say?
Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, and guys, see you in the next one. Take care.